Ladies and gentlemen, it's September 4th, 2020. I am in Norwich, Connecticut, and I'm going to do a drive around the Laurel Hill area. That's one of the areas in Norwich that I have not covered as of yet. I'm going to try to do a comprehensive tour of the roads and streets connected to Laurel Hill. And we're starting out right now by going over the viaduct in Norwich, Connecticut. It's a nice day. It's 79 degrees currently. Dry. Nice white puffy clouds in the sky. As we embark on our tour of Laurel Hill. Okay, right off the bat I got a green light, so this could be a good omen. Or not. We'll find out. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do, which may or may not be a good idea, I'm going to go up, I believe it's called Summer Street. It's right up on the left here, and it's, where is it? There it is. Yeah, Summer Street. It's one of the steepest hills in Norwich. I mean, I got a conventional car I'm driving here, so basically right now we're going straight up. It's a dead pine tree directly in front of me. Okay. Whoa. As I turn left, I am going straight up. Now, if those trees and bushes and things on the left were not there, we would have a stunning view of the Norwich Harbor and the city. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about that right now. Alright, let me pull in here just for a nanosecond, see if I can sweep this thing around. Alright, there's the top of an old, I don't know, Victorian style era home directly on Laurel Hill. And way off in the distance above that is a insurance company of some kind in Norwich. It's a more modern building, much more modern structure. But all right, let's get off Summer Street. This is a very narrow, very high street with spectacular views depending on where your house is located up here. If you're on the right side of the street, the views are non-existent. If you're on the left, you're just a panoramic view of the city of Norwich and the Norwich Harbor. Alright, I got a red light down here on a one-way street. Summer Street, exiting Summer Street. So, well, there's maybe, if my camera's picking it up, a interesting view of Norwich that you probably don't get too often because, okay, green light. Wow, how many people come off of Summer Street with a camera attached to their car? Not many. Like that, I'm probably the first person in world history to do that, but either way, here we go. We're off Summer, and we're on Laurel Hill Avenue right now. And I'm just going to drive around. Let me take a left. What's Winchester Street? I didn't grow up in the Laurel Hill area, so I'm not really completely familiar with a lot of the streets and neighborhoods, but there's a lot of really nice older homes up here. Just for laughs, let's see what happens if I go left. I mean, this is an adventure, basically. These are some streets that I've never ever been on in my entire life. And I've lived in Norwich my entire life, so it's interesting. Look at this. We might be coming up on a nice view here, maybe. Again, it's an adventure. Okay, well, wait a minute. Wow. This is steep. All right, this looks like it's bringing me down to Tallman Street, maybe. Yeah. All right. That was Spruce Street I was just on. Okay, so I'm temporarily going to go on Tallman. I'm going to turn around, go right back to Laurel Hill. This is a dead end. I don't think I want to. You know what? Just for the heck of it, let's go up this thing. Who knows what we'll discover? I mean, it's another big, giant hill. I mean, woo. And this is a dead end. This is kind of a long street for a dead end. Never been back here. Nice houses. Very, very narrow street. I better keep my fingers crossed that nobody is coming in the opposite direction. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be going down that dirt road, so we're going to turn around and head back out of here, but that's interesting. Hot Rod Hill. There's a sign on that gentleman's garage that says Hot Rod Hill. I mean, the city is a stone's throw away from here, and it's like we're out in the country. This is wild. This is Hinckley Street. We could get some cool views because I'm way up. Okay, way off in the distance is, I think that's the cemetery on Oak Street. It is. Yeah, that's way, way out there. You might not be able to see it because it's so far in the distance, and this wide-angle lens on this camera might not be able to, you know, it might look like a tiny dot on the screen. I don't know. I'll find out later, but boy, that is one heck of a hill. Hinckley Street. All right, never been on it. Kind of cool. All right, now we're going to go back onto Tallman, and we're going to go back to the Laurel Hill area. People are stopping in the middle of the street. I don't know what's going on, but that's okay. All right, different views. Now we're going straight up. Straight down, straight up. I mean, this is Hill City. In the Laurel Hill area is extremely hilly in the back roads. At least in this section of Laurel Hill. All right, now, Spruce Street. Okay, I'm back on Spruce. Winchester's to my right, so we already covered that. Speed limit here is 20 miles per hour. Makes sense. It's kind of a narrow road. It's a very narrow road. All right, now, let's see here. I'm going to go straight. I'm going to try to cover everything. There's a tiny little street there. All right, another dead end. What am I getting myself into here? An extremely narrow road. If there's anybody coming in the opposite direction, I'm in big trouble. And again, the city is, I could throw a rock and hit the city, and it's like I'm out in the country up here all of a sudden. This is another long dead end. I hope there's a good turnaround up here. All right, well, let's see. I'm going to turn around right here. This gentleman's home or driveway is not a turnaround. That's nice. A big sign says this driveway is not a turnaround. And what do? I turn around. Not good. All right. Seems to be a kind of a newer home to my left. If you got rid of those trees, it'd have an incredible view. All right. Down another giant. I mean, this is like I'm driving up and down a mountain. Cool building, older building to my left. That's storage, maybe, or an old garage. All right, let's go down this little street here. What is this? Center Street. Let's go down Center Street. Okay. Now, this is bringing us back out to the traditional Laurel Hill Avenue. So what am I going to do? I think I'll go straight. If I can... Ooh, this is going to be rough. I got to get across the street here. Okay, well, there's a little bit of traffic. All right, we got an opening. Looks like it's been freshly paved up here recently, very recently. Nice house to the left for sale. All right, this is a one-way street. Oh, yes. You have a great view in Norwich. I haven't been up here in years. You have a great view in Norwich if, unfortunately for us right now, I don't know if you can get a slight glimpse of the harbor, but it's overgrown up here. There's a lot of, I don't know, I think it's sumac and basically just trees, shrubs, bushes, whatever. If all of the, I mean, if I was the city or if I was up here, if I had any, magical powers, I would eliminate all these trees. You would have an incredible view. All right, now, I'm going to cover some of these streets more than once. There's no way around it, folks. I mean, this is just, it's reality, What are you going to do? All right, so I got off Center, which is to my left. All right, I'm pretty well. I'm covering a lot already. Okay, blind pedestrian area, so we got to be real careful, which we are all the time anyways. All right, let's go up Walnut Street. This is another street I probably have never been up in my entire life. Hopefully it's not one way. Here comes a car. Whoa, this is going to be close to impossible. We made it. All right, I'm going to take a right. Look at these big houses. They're kind of neat. I'm going to go, I'd like to go left, but, well, initially I'll go right. Yeah, I'm going to cover these streets more than once. I'm on River Avenue. I am currently on River Avenue. There's a nice little park to my right. That's directly on Laurel Hill Avenue and River Avenue. Okay, I'm just zigzagging my way up and down and around. Look at this guy with his old antique Thunderbird. Get a gander of that. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay. We're going to go up Walnut Street again, and this time we're going to take a left on Walnut Street. I mean, actually, when we get up to the end of Walnut Street, we're going to take a left onto River Avenue again, but we're going to go in the opposite direction. What can we see? Let's find out. Some big old houses. You got to be kidding me. No outlet. Stop. Apparently I got to turn around here. Interesting. Okay. Nothing I can do about it. Maybe I can go up to the end of this thing and get a view of the river. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know. Can we see it over the thing? That's the Thames River right there. I don't want to drive off. Way off to the left is the Mohegan Sun. All right. So I guess I'm glad I came down here. It says parking for Burroughs Properties Unit only. Okay, I don't live at Burroughs Property Unit 4, so I have to leave. But I'm glad we took that little detour, because otherwise we would have missed that. I've never seen that in my entire life, and that's pretty cool. You can see through the, directly in front of us, you can see through the backyards of these people. It goes all the way down to Laurel Hill. All right, let's get back onto Walnut Street. We're going to take a right onto Walnut. And there's a kid riding a bike. Good for him. Nice day. Enjoy yourself out there. And there's more houses directly in front of us. Nice house on Laurel Hill Avenue. Let's see. Okay. All right, now we're back on Laurel Hill Avenue. And we're going to go up the road and take a look around. There's a guy right on my tail. Ooh, it's 20. The speed limit's 25 miles an hour. Some people want me to go, 60, but that's not going to happen. Okay, there's a road up here. Actually, wait a minute. Let me take Laurel Tire on the hill, but on the level. Kind of a iconic tire shop. Tire, repair, and you can buy tires. Boy, that guy, that was on my tail. Really brutal. This used to be a restaurant. This used to be a school. This used to be a printing building that housed a printing business. Now it's got to be abandoned. It appears to be abandoned. Parking lot's all overgrown. It's a big deck out there. I think when they had the restaurant, people used to eat out in that deck area right there to my... let me point this thing right up there. I'm taking a chance. I mean, I don't want to get a flat tire here. No trespassing, loitering. Okay, it used to be the MVP Cafe or restaurant or something. Probably a sports bar, I'm guessing, if it's MVP. No trespassing, loitering. Please take notice. Nice building. I mean, it has tremendous potential. There's no question about that. There's condominiums, really nice condos straight ahead. I should probably take a little ride around this area. Yeah, let's... I get so many possibilities here. All right, I'm in... I find myself in a parking lot all of a sudden, and I'm going to have to do kind of a U-turn. Well, let's point down here. What is this? This is... those are condominiums also. Thermos. That used to be the Thermos factory where they made thermoses, I believe, and now it's condominiums. And they have a really good view of the Thames River. Let's see now. I try to navigate my way around here. School zone. Fines doubled. Okay. Well, we're gonna be real careful. Wow, there's a cool street to my right. What is that? Let's go down here. I mean, this is Adventureland. I have no idea where this goes. Okay. Appears to be a house back here. This is probably one of those do not turn around in my driveway situation. Wow. If I had a four-wheel drive, I'm going to turn around here because this is leading to nothing. If I had a four-wheel drive vehicle, I would go straight down the hill right now because the river is right there and it's pretty cool. Wow, there's a truck driving on the train track. He must be one of the people that look for problems on the train track and make repairs on the fly or something of that nature. Wow, there's a lot of wood down here, like lumber and big empty trucks. I don't know. I'm going to have to check this out someday. But this car won't be able to manage. I'd need a four-wheel drive vehicle to get down some of those roads. Okay. Back up into up on the hill, they're called the Villas at River Heights. They have a great view. We're going to take a ride up there in a moment. What is the name of this thing? Let's drive down here. I'll get you a view of the river anyways, just from this vantage point. I mean, this is Thermos condos. It looks like a small playground area there. Well, it's not that small. It's pretty big for kids. Really nice. So apparently if you live here and you have kids, you could bring them out to this playground. Brand new, beautiful, state-of-the-art playground for kids. All right, there's a sign over here. Let me get a look at this sign. It's a little hard to read. The Integrated Day Charter School. Okay, so this is that's why the playground. This is a charter school here. Did not know that. All right, this is the condos, apartments, you know, places that people live. I don't know, you know, it could be apartments, could be condos. Whoa, pick off and drop off area, no parking, towaways. I have no clue. I mean, can I get out of here? Please don't tell me I gotta back out of here. All right, there's a small turnaround. This is, woo. This will make for some interesting video. There's a barbecue area back here. I mean, I don't think anybody is supposed to drive down here. It really didn't say that. I can't, but a bunch of central air conditioning units behind me. Okay, if you want to have a barbecue and you live in this apartment complex or condominium complex, you can do it here. All right, let's get out of here. Oof. Rough. This will be, you know, again, some interesting video. Okay, these are all parking units. People in a truck back there to the left of me. Both people had masks on. That's good. This being the age of COVID-19, coronavirus. All right, let's go. Man, oh man, oof. I may have to buy a new vehicle if I want to keep doing these movies. I mean, I'm getting over some serious hardcore terrain here. All right, I'm going to go down and around this parking area of this condominium complex. Let's see if I can read anything over here. Any signs? Congratulations, class of 2020. Okay, well, that's nice. Some kind of a building in front of me. Do not know what it is. In the middle of the woods. What does it say? Alternative glass and mirror. It used to be some kind of an old business. Home improvements glazing contractors. The windows, ironically, are all busted into a million pieces on that building. More parking for the condominiums. All right, let's go up to the top of this. I'm not even going to go to the top of it. I'll go to different layers. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, this will be a real nice view of the city. I'll keep going up and. Okay, there's a good view of the harbor. I mean, again, this is a wide-angle lens on the camera, and it's a nice day. Nice white fluffy clouds in the sky overlooking. We are now overlooking the Norwich Harbor and the city of Norwich. And again, if it was up to me, I would take down all those trees that are blocking our view, but unfortunately it's not up to me for some reason. Straight ahead, the condominiums again. All right, let's take a left. We're climbing up another steep hill. Transmission in my car is being tested today. All right, we're going into a kind of a darkened, wooded area. It probably won't look darkened because my camera will automatically adjust the exposure to make it look like it's brighter so you can see everything. But to the naked eye, it's dark. And it's the middle of the day. It's 1:24 in the afternoon. All right, I'm turning down to the villas at River Heights, which is private. Big sign out front. Look at that. Now there's a, ooh, wow, this is a better view than the other one. Let me kind of just point this thing. Hopefully there's no cars coming. There you go. Full panoramic view of the city of Norwich, the harbor. That is nice. That is a nice view. I got to get up here with my camera. My conventional, you know, regular old still photography camera. These are very nice condominiums. I'm going to turn around right here. These shrubs are blocking our view, but that's okay. We already got a good view up here. And there's a nice kind of a view of the sky, beautiful sky. All right, let's go back up the hill. We're out. Wait a minute. You know what? Let me try for one more great view. I'm getting greedy here. Driving around. People live here, and they're like, who is this guy driving around in circles with a camera magnetically attached to the front of his car? That's a good view right there. Beautiful view. So if you live in this condo on the end, you have a spectacular view and pretty much premium location for these condos. So whoever got that condo has an incredible view. Let's go left. Boy, oh boy, I gotta really keep my eyes peeled around these. There's huge shrubs. They're kind of hard to see around. It's a well-manicured grounds. I don't know anything about these condos except what I can see with the naked eye, and they look immaculate. They look beautifully maintained. The grounds are flawless. The views are unbelievable, and you know, that's the deal with that situation. All right, I got a red light here. To my left is Cumberland Farms. To my right is Sunset Pizza. Kind of a, you know, okay, green light. Let's take a ride up Yarrington Avenue. This is a place that I have rarely been ever, but once or twice in my life I think I've been up here. It's a nice neighborhood. Let's see. All right. This brings us up to Garfield Avenue. Ah, Veterans Memorial School is back here. So where is Veterans Memorial School? Is it to the left or is it to the right? Let's take a left. Maybe I'm making a mistake. Maybe I'm not. We're going to find out in a second. Whoa. Another hill. Wow. Good grief. Where am I going now? This is a major adventure. Okay. I'm going to turn around. I know where I am now, I think. I'm on Garfield Avenue. Okay, yeah. These interesting... there's that building across there, by the way. It used to be a printing business, a restaurant, a school, a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know the name of the school, but... All right. These are interesting. These they almost look like military hangars for I don't know what. It says private parking and unauthorized vehicles, you know, will be towed. So I don't feel like being towed, so we're gonna go out of here and head up to, I think, Veterans Memorial School. We're gonna find out in a minute. Again, we're going to be doing a massive amount of coverage of the Laurel Hill area in Norwich, Connecticut on a nice day in September of 2020. So yeah, we might do some streets more than once. To the left of me, there's a big pond. Again, the city's an inch down the road, and to the left of me, I mean, we can go fishing in a nice pond, which seems like it's in the wilderness. I mean, this is wild. Okay, now we are on Crouch Avenue. To my right is Leicester Avenue. That's a dead end, very short dead end. I'm not going to get down there. Okay, I'm currently driving down a dead end, but it has to, if I'm not mistaken, lead to Veterans Memorial School. because the sign back there said Veterans Memorial School. There's tons of cars here. This is obviously something going on. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, this is Three Rivers. I think it's a nursing home or some kind of a assisted living facility or a whatever. Okay, Veterans Memorial School is right here. There's a lot of cars here for some reason. I mean, I'm not up on all the ins and outs of school closures and openings and partial, people have been homeschooling from their computers and remote learning, and there's all kind of stuff going on. There's enough cars up here right now to look like school is in session. I mean, that's can't be possible. Maybe it is open. I don't know. All right, we're going behind Veterans Memorial School, and there is what's back here. Basketball court, swing set, picnic table, bunch of other stuff related to kids playing on kind of like, I don't know, slides and monkey bars and different things. All right, that's Veterans Memorial School. And let's work our way out of here. Okay, again, to the right is Three Rivers. Let me drive right through this thing. This is probably the pickup and drop-off area. Okay, well, I don't know. It appears to be, if the term nursing home is still something that people use, then it's a nursing home. Elderly people being cared for by staff. All right, let's take a left down Sunset Avenue. Is this? Okay, I don't think it's a dead end. Sunset Avenue sounds familiar to me. Nice older homes back here. There's a house for sale to my right. Okay, Sunset Avenue. This brings me out to Laurel Hill Road. Wow, did not expect that. Now, which way should I go? I gotta get my bearings here. Let me get my bearings. I'm gonna go left. Yeah. Well, no, let me go right, because there's a couple interesting things. We're making it up as we go along here, folks, but we're trying to cover every square inch of Laurel Hill. It's important. It's very important. This is, we're documenting everything on video. All right, so here is the American Legion building. And there's Dream Automotive LLC right there. They sell used vehicles and they repair cars and things. All right, get a look at this. You got a, big, looks like some kind of a, portable cannon. I'm not an expert on what military weaponry is called. The specific models or anything, but it looks like a portable cannon slightly to the left. I'll swing around, get a couple views. But anyway, straight ahead is the American Legion Post Number 4. It's kind of an important place for vets to come. And yeah, they used to play horseshoes back here. There it is, Horseshoe Pitching Club. Right here. Big picnics and stuff back here over the years. Taking a chance going back here. Hopefully I can get out of here. All right, good. But anyways, that's Let's swing this thing around here and point right at this building again. Plenty of people came here over the years, and we get a good view right smack in front of this thing. People used to walk in here. There you go. If you ever went to the American Legion, post number 4, if you're a vet, there it is. There's a memorial out there with a wreath on it. Okay. Very nice. Okay, now we're going to go back down Laurel Hill Avenue. And let's take a ride to my right. There's Laurel Hill. Okay. Slightly to the left is Laurel Hill Volunteer Fire Company Incorporated. All right. Massive apartment complex back here. Massive. I mean, this thing is huge. And it appears, if I drive up to the end of this parking lot, I might be able to get a good view. Yeah. Ooh. Keep your fingers crossed. Let's see. Here we go. If you can see over that metal bar, there's a good view across the Thames River. Nice, really nice panoramic view of the Thames River. There's a bunch of swans way off in the distance. You can't see them because of this wide-angle lens. The wide-angle lens gives you a wide view of everything. A telephoto lens would zoom in and you'd be able to see the swans, for example, but you wouldn't be able to see the atmosphere, so I'm opting for a wide angle. These apartments appear to be really nice. They got decks, air conditioning. Let's see, am I trapped in here? All right, let's go this way, get out of here. Kids with basketballs on their way to a little basketball court. Apparently there's a swimming pool up here. All right, here's the back. Here's a good view of the back of that fire department. There's a guy in there, you know, Norwich Public Utilities working on some electrical system inside of that fire department, the Laurel Hill Fire Department. Anyways, that's a you know, short view of the Thames View apartment complex. There's the sign. Thames View, very nice. Okay, now here we go. We're going to jump out back out on the main Laurel Hill Drive here, Avenue, and we're going to take a left onto Woodland Drive. Okay, brand new pavement. Looks like a really nice neighborhood. Laurel Circle Drive. I'm going to take a left. I have a choice. I can go left or right. Got to make a decision. Let's go left. Looks like a really nice neighborhood. Nice Cape Cod style homes. A lot of capes back here. Ridgewood. There's a bunch of different road. What is this? Ridgewood Drive. Really nice. So this is right off of Laurel Hill Avenue, and there's a really, really nice neighborhood up here. Beautiful houses, well manicured grounds, well maintained, beautiful freshly paved road. Very pleasant, very quiet back here. Really, really nice. Got a guy backing out in his truck, but I'm going to go past him. A lady going out for a walk. Okay, let's see here. I'm still on Ridgewood Drive. So Ridgewood Drive goes in a big circle, and there's the rest of Woodland Drive, but we did the majority of that. Okay, where are we now? Okay, comes right back out on Laurel Hill Road. Now, I'm going to take a left once I get out of this. This little stop sign is holding me up for a second, and I gotta wait. Okay. All right, what do we got here? Dead end, Laurel Hill Heights. I'm gonna do it anyways, even though it's a dead end. Warning, neighborhood watch protected area. Big sign back there. Okay. Dead end. Well, it's still going. Again, more nice homes back here. Big, huge ranch to my left. All right, there it is. That's the end of the road. But we're doing a big tour of the Laurel Hill area and all the roads, and this is one of them, and we don't want to leave anything out. So we did it. This is recorded on video. And many years from now, people can look back at this video and say, wow, look at that. I used to live on that street. And look at it now. It either looks the same, it's completely different, it's transformed into a, futuristic looking, who knows what. We don't know what's going to happen 50, 100 years from now, but this video will be a good reference for folks to look back on and check out how things looked in September of the year 2020. I mean, there's got to be somebody watching this thing right now, 50 years in the future, thinking, I'm really glad that this guy did this. I'd love it if somebody had video like this from the 70s, the mid-70s. I mean, that would be a thrill. All right, we're still on Laurel Hill Road, and we're heading down to the former Norwich Hospital grounds. It was an enormous mental health facility, a mental hospital. And it was open in, I don't know, 1903, 1908, the very early 1900s. Let me see if I can turn in here. I mean, a lot of these, it's all blocked off. State property, no trespassing, the whole 9 yards. Let's see if I can turn in here very briefly. Okay, look at it. I mean, talk about overgrown. This is a disaster. This used to be, a beautifully landscaped campus that was absolutely gorgeous. I gotta get out of here. I'm turning around. Anyways, this is the Lippitt building. This used to be the Lippitt building. They did surgery. It was a medical building. You can't see it. It's behind. I mean, if you can get a glimpse through there, it's behind a lot of trees and shrubs, and everything's overgrown. This is wild. Look at this thing. I mean, everything's falling apart. It's a disaster. It's an absolute nightmare. It's like something out of a horror movie. But anyways, they did everything in that building, including lobotomies, okay? I mean, that's how this place has been around forever. Wow, I almost feel like going down here a little bit. I'm a little sketchy because I don't feel like getting, arrested. But get a load of this. This used to be like a nice, really nice garage where they had buildings. And, if I had guts, I'd go down further. But no, not with this guy. This is a decent car I'm driving around here. If I had a old piece of junk, like an old, I don't know, four-wheel drive, 1973, whatever, I would be, who cares if the thing gets destroyed, but I can't destroy my brand new car here. Oh, it's not brand new, but it's a very nice car. Okay. I used to work here. Let me read some of these signs. State property, no trespassing. Hopefully I didn't just trespass, but let's go right. That's the Martin House to the left. You can barely see these things. It used to be a beautiful... Martin Luther King's wife came there and during the dedication of that building. I mean, that's how... Let me turn over here for a second. I'm going to try to swing this thing around. This is a little dangerous because this is a very busy road at times. But to the left is a building. I think the name of the building toward the end of its run was called Pathway. Prior to that, it had different names or for programs. See, there it is. Quick glance. I'm really taking a chance here on this road. But I'll give you the best I can do with some of this Norwich Hospital stuff here. Okay, straight ahead is the administration building. I believe that's a historically significant. The building is significant enough and historically important enough that it's protected. So if they demolish many, many other buildings, which they have, that one they will not be taken down. Although it will be a little unusual to have that the only remaining structure in the entire grounds of Norwich Hospital. But, well, that could be the case. Okay, I'm going to back out of here onto a very busy road with people driving probably 60, 65 miles an hour. So I got to be extremely careful. In the meanwhile, you can still get a gander at that building. Okay, I can safely back out of here. Am I crazy enough to turn left and point at the old Pathway building? Yes, I am. There it is. I mean, there's a big wall, but beyond that is that building. That building is to the right behind it. I don't know if you can get a good look at it, but it's collapsing. I mean, it's literally, just caving in, and it's destroyed. The windows are all bashed in. It's coming down. All right, now I gotta back out of here and maneuver my way out of here. Okay, let's do this. We're in Preston right now, by the way. We crossed over from Norwich into Preston. There used to be buildings to the left and to the right. Now there's nothing but overgrown shrubs, trees, all kind of... It's a mess, basically. I mean, there's a big cemetery. I don't know. Let's see the name of this thing. I have no idea what's going on down here. This road's all dug out. There used to be a big building in front of us. It's gone. Brewster's Neck Cemetery. It's a really old cemetery. Historically significant. All right, let me back out of here. I'm flying blind here. Whoa. I mean, this road, there was actually a paved road here. Now there's nothing. There's just dirt. So I don't know what that's all about. Okay, there's also, no trespassing. Signs everywhere. Let's see, I'll point this thing over here. It's not going to do us any good, but I'll do it anyways. Directly ahead, there's a small road. To the left, you can see like a little covered wooden structure. People used to sit in there, apparently wait for the bus. Straight ahead, if I went, there's a cement barrier. I can't get down there. But if I did, there's a pond down there, a beautiful pond. People used to swim, fish, do everything. Let's get a look at the First Hebrew Society cemetery. All right, there you go. Little glance at the front gate. I'm not going to linger. There's a couple of people here. Probably paying their respects to, loved ones or departed relatives or family. But, let's give them their privacy. Either that or it's a landscaper or somebody. I don't know. But either way, I'm not going to disturb them. Preston Riverwalk by Mohegan Sun. There's a big sign to my left. I have no idea what that means, but that's what it says. Manafort Brothers. I'm turning into where I used to work. Used to be... first, let's do... Okay. This is the former location of Lodge. It was named after Governor Lodge. That big pile of sand and dirt and just whatever. That used to be Lodge Building. It was a really nice building. The mentally ill were treated there, and some of them lived there long term. Some of the patients lived there really their whole lives, most of their adult life, anyways. And in my estimation and in my experience and what I saw over the years is they were treated very, very well, and they received excellent care from very caring staff members over the many years that I was there. I mean, that's all I know of it. I mean, there's history books written about it. This, I'm pointing directly at, shrubs, weeds, overgrowth that used to be the Ronald H. Kettle building, right in front, directly in front of us. I used to park like right here, walk into work. You can hear, some of I'm driving over these big weeds, and it's kind of scraping the bottom of the car. But anyways, that's the former site of the Ronald H. Kettle building. That was probably built in the 1960s, maybe late 50s. It was a really nice building. I worked there, and it was air conditioned. They fixed it up right toward the end of its life. They put in central air conditioning and carpeting and repainted and fixed everything brand new, machinery and equipment to make it more comfortable and better for the patients that lived there and that were cared for. And then they shut it down. Right after everything was all fixed up, they closed it down. So to the right would have been Kettle. Now it's just all overgrown. I'm probably not even supposed to be down this road. No, I'm taking a little gamble, rolling the dice a little bit here, folks. But yeah, big no trespassing signs all over the place. I got to get out of here. Let's swing around here. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble. I can't. I'm not. It's not worth it. This used to be a road straight ahead that would connect kind of Kettle and Lodge building, or you would drive between the buildings on that little road right there. All right, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of this particular area. But that's, you can't really drive onto the Norwich Hospital property other than the little bit that I did there. They're all blocked. The roads are all blocked with big cement barriers. So it's not, you're kind of in rough shape as far as like if somebody drove down and said, let's take a ride around the old grounds where we used to work or whatever. It's not going to happen. I mean, you could get out and walk around on foot, but it does say no trespassing everywhere. And I would guess that if you did get caught trespassing, you would either be arrested or given a warning, or, it wouldn't be, it's not worth it. It's not worth risking that, in my opinion. But, I mean, I got as much as I could from the vantage point of a car with a camera attached to the front of the car. I did, I went as far as I could. And this is it. This is driving down what's called Military Highway, according to my GPS. This is Norwich Hospital right here. I'm threading the needle right through it. We are in Preston right at this very moment, but now we are crossing the threshold, and just have crossed the threshold into the city of Norwich. And according to this is Route 12, but according to this, it's called Military Highway. Now, okay, now the GPS has just informed me that we are now on Laurel Hill Road. Earlier it said Laurel Hill Avenue. Now it says Laurel Hill Road, based off my GPS. Welcome to Norwich. The Rose of New England, established 1659. So Norwich goes way back. Houses for sale on my left. Really nice view of the river, panoramic view of the Thames River, and everything looking over to what would probably be the Thamesville area as we drive down Laurel Hill Road towards the fire station. Oh yeah, there's Thamesview Apartments on our left again. Fire station. You know, we got a different view. There's a one-way street up here. Or it's a dead end. I'm sorry, it's a dead end. It's called Mountain Laurel Road. Let's do it. You know, we're recording all this stuff for historical purposes. I mean, this is going to mean a lot in the future. So what is that? A raised ranch-style home directly above, way up on a hill. Some other homes there. I think they're, I don't know, colonial style or whatever, but there's a mobile home over there to my left. Nice house. There's a nice cape. And there is a look at Laurel Hill Road from the vantage point of Mount Laurel Road. Interesting view. All right, let's roll down the road and see if we can cover anything else. There's, okay, that Dream Automotive LLC, sales and service, used tires. There's a laundromat and Sunset Pizza. Yeah, that's a biggie. To my left. Cumberland Farms to my right. That's a newish gas station, convenience store. Okay, to my right, this is important. Schwartz Manor, Laurel Hill Road. Housing of some sort. Maybe it's elderly housing. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, now it's Laurel Hill Avenue, according to my... So somewhere back there it goes from Laurel Hill Road to Laurel Hill Avenue. There's Laurel Tire to my left. Great guy. His catchphrase was, or you know, if it still is, on the hill, but on the level. I always like that. So we're on Laurel Hill Avenue. Again. Nice sunny day. It is currently 86 degrees. Woo, things are creeping up there a little bit. We started out in the upper 70s, but it's starting to get a little warm out here. All right, let's see. I mean, I'm on Laurel Hill. I may as well. Let's jump back onto Winchester. We did this earlier, but let's. We might have missed some stuff back here. Let's do another little sweep of this. This is an important part of the Laurel Hill section of Norwich. Okay. Whoa. Got a UPS truck up there ahead of me. Then this street is extremely narrow. These guys, man, they're great. He's pulling right over. Beautiful. Thank you. All right, we did some of this earlier. We're not gonna go back up there. That's a dead end. Let's go down Center Street again. All right, I think I might have covered everything. I don't know about everything, but I think I covered a lot of Laurel Hill. Somebody's turning in here. And again, these streets are narrow, so we got to be careful. Um, trying to think. I think, you know, I could go left. Let's go left and take a shot. Let's just see. There's a nice park right there again. There's a different view of it. Let's see if I missed any streets. I don't want to miss anything. I'm slowly cruising down Laurel Hill Avenue, looking for things that I might have missed. I might have missed a certain street, and somebody lived here, and they're like, wait a minute, you missed my road. You didn't go down, you know, so-and-so Avenue or whatever. Well, we don't want to do that. We want to cover it all. All right, here's one, Crown. This is another one that I've never been on, and I have no. It almost looks uninhabitable as far as like, is this a legitimate? Well, there's a house for sale down here, or maybe land or something. Crown Street. Oh, wait a minute. I was on part of Crown earlier. I didn't even realize that. Okay, well, there's just another section of Crown Street that we covered. We have it on video. So, I'm glad I did that. And this brings us back out to some more familiar territory. Do not enter. Okay, I can't go. Cannot go left. I don't want to. If it says do not enter, that's one of the more important signs that you'll see when you're driving that you might want to pay attention to. I do. Do not enter. That kind of catches my attention. Okay, there's a big parking lot here. What is this? I'm going to speculate that this big giant parking lot was for some kind of business. Okay, wait a minute. There's a sign over there. Okay, we already know about the villas at River Heights, the Integrated Day Charter School. Okay, the condominiums are called Thermos on the Thames. That's the technical name for those condominiums down there. But this parking lot is for some, maybe a former school or it's a big parking lot. And it's empty, so I don't know. I would assume that it's not that far from that school. I don't know. I don't know what that parking lot is for. But it was for something big. Let's take a little sweep around Schwartz Manor. Somebody lived here, or lives. Obviously, people live here now, but in the past, people might say, hey, I used to live there. I wish you would have drove through that small section. Harry Schwartz Manor, 382 Laurel Hill Avenue. They look really nice. They're all fixed up. Little, tiny little apartments. And they look like they've been completely rehabilitated. They're all brand new roofs and beautiful new siding, new doors, new windows, smoke-free. Hey, how do you like that? It's a smoke-free complex. There's another view. It's a kind of an interesting view. Yeah, you can barely see the river, but it's down there. Okay. I don't know. I think I did a really thorough job. Again, I didn't grow up on Laurel Hill or in the Laurel Hill area, so I'm not an expert at every single solitary road and things, businesses and things of that nature, but I'm pretty sure I covered just about everything. There's a couple of tiny little dead ends I didn't go up, but let me pull into Sunset Pizza. It's very worth looking at. There it is. Sunset Pizza, family restaurant and laundry for less. I'm sure Sunset Pizza, like everybody else, is taking a major financial hit because of the COVID-19 coronavirus that has really decimated a lot of restaurants, bars, you know, all that. Anything where people gather together and are close to each other. Okay, we did Sunset. I mean, I got my eyes peeled for anything that we might have missed. Yeah, we did Mountain Laurel Road. Fireplace again there to my right. Fireplace, a fire station. Excuse me. Here's one we didn't do. Here's one we didn't do. This one's called Laurel Hill. What is this? This is another, this is another one of these really, really bumpy kind of, I don't know. I mean, this could be a private road or something. No idea. Never been down here. The road is extremely, it's filled with potholes. There's a couple houses. I got to turn around. I'm sure these people aren't going to be too thrilled with me turning around here. Really old truck up there. I wish I could drive up to it, but I'm not gonna because it appears to be private property. Anyways, I mean, we say we're going to cover everything. We're covering everything. Hopefully my vehicle doesn't get stuck. That'd be fun. All right. I mean, my GPS is not even showing that this is anything. It shows nothing. No road. I mean, this is... it's paved, but it's partially... I would say gravel, or the pavement's coming up, and I mean, I don't know how it looks I don't know how the video looks, but it's very, very bumpy. Let's take a right onto Laurel Hill Road 1. Okay, this is Laurel Hill. This little tiny strip right here is called Laurel Hill Road 1. And it's a very short road. Some big houses on this road. There's a nice cape to my right. There's a multi-family. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's a single family, but it's a big house. And it's going to bring us back out onto, this is called Old Laurel Hill Road 1. This is bringing us back out to Laurel Hill Road, as opposed to Laurel Hill Avenue. I don't know where the demarcation is on that, but gentleman mowing a lawn on the left, he'll be on video preserved for all eternity. And that's kind of cool. All right. We're going to zip down to the end of Laurel Hill Road here, and it's going to bring us back onto the former Norwich Hospital grounds that is currently in a state of really apocalyptic condition. I mean, look at it. To the left and to the right. This is like if somebody's looking to shoot a zombie movie or a horror movie. This is your place right here. I mean, it is utterly disintegrating. When I worked here, I'm telling you, these grounds were absolute. It was like it looked like a golf course. I mean, it was beautiful. Now, forget it. All right, let's take a left down to some facility or some, I don't know what it is. Let's find out. Let's drive down here, see if there's a name. Speed limit 15 miles an hour. I don't see any big giant signs or anything out here, but this is some business or state facility. Okay, state property, no trespassing. Okay, this is seat bus. This is where the State of Connecticut Department of Transportation. How do you like that? Didn't know that. Administration Maintenance Facility Seat Bus, Southeastern Connecticut Transit System. All right, so apparently if there's a problem with the seat buses in Norwich, the busing system, commuter buses, they come down here if they have a problem and they repair them. Didn't know that. Here's a view of what would have been slightly to the left. It would have been Kettle Building, but now there's nothing there. There's beautiful clouds. And right to the left would have been the Kettle Building. Interesting view for people that used to work there. Right there, Kettle. I mean, I can't emphasize enough how, strongly enough, how nice that building was. They knocked it down. I mean, demolition was... I came down and took a series of photographs, and I wanted to document that as well. But apparently there's... I don't know. There's something going on where they're going to rehabilitate the grounds and build whatever it is that they're... I don't know. I don't know, but it's something. Something is brewing in the future for that location. That hospital closed in the 1990s. I think it was 1996, or don't know the exact date, but it was, it's many years ago. So it's been untouched ever since. And if they do build something on those grounds, that would be really nice. I'm going over the Thames River right now on the Mohegan-Pequot Bridge. Or let's see what it says. Okay, Montville Town Line right here. I just crossed into Montville. So if you go halfway down, let's turn up to the Mohegan Sun Boulevard. If you the halfway point in the middle of the Thames River, if you split the river in half lengthwise, one half is Preston, the other half is Montville. All right. This is the grounds of the Mohegan Sun Casino. I was kind of hoping I could go straight, but I can't. Because if I could go straight, you could get a really, really good view. Maybe I'll try, just for the heck of it. I'll go up to the end of that fence. I mean, I probably got real strict security down here, so I got to be careful. I got a camera on the front of my car. People, security people might not be too thrilled about somebody recording video on the grounds of what is technically a sovereign nation. Okay, so I'm going straight. People think, what is this guy doing? He's going straight. Well, the reason I'm going straight is to get a view of that. I don't know if you can see that through I'm going to go as close as I can. That's a nice view of the Thames River and the Thamesville area in Norwich, Connecticut. Now I'm going to quickly get out of here before something crazy happens and security, or I'm swarmed with a team of police or something. We'll bail out. You might be able to get a decent view of the Mohegan Sun Casino, anyways. There it is. That's the that's the main building of the Mohegan Sun Casino. There it is, right there. And we're going to quickly exit the grounds. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude our initial tour of the Laurel Hill section, or the Laurel Hill area of Norwich, Connecticut, with a kind of a bonus of the Norwich Hospital, what's left of the Norwich Hospital grounds, and, some other peripheral areas that we've crossed over the course of this little drive. Thanks for joining me.